Welcome, Cancer. This is your weekly focus for November the 12th through to the 18th, 2018. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you, Tilly, for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. And I'll turn to the cards and see what they have to say. The Empress appears. This is your first card. This is how you're feeling. This is you're in charge. There's this fertile energy about you. You are planting the seeds. You are nurturing your goals, your dreams, your desires, your relationships. You are making new beginnings, new starts. Maybe you are just affirming new beginnings and new starts. Maybe you are stepping into them. I get more of, this is when the magic can happen in your life, of new beginnings, new starts, new opportunities presenting themselves. So that could be work, that could be career, that could be something within the community, home, work, could be anywhere. We're feeling strong about ourselves, our health, our well-being, or maybe we're rethinking it now of how to, how to have the most vitality each and every day in our life, of what parts of our routine doesn't honor us. So the understanding of balance in our life, the understanding of balancing the energy in our life. So all work and no play makes for a very dull boy, right? So, or dull girl. So it's bringing in the new experiences, but to have a healthier, more balanced relationship with yourself, with your environment. Oh, we have the Lovers. Strong cards for you. Everybody else has not had these strong cards. And here we are. We are embracing relationships, growing relationships, strengthening. This could be home and family. This could be long-term relationships. This could be best friends, parents, children. This could also be a passion or a dream or a desire that you always had, a career goal perhaps, and really strengthening or growing it deeper, or seeing with more clarity. My eye is itchy for some reason. Seeing with more clarity. Seeing where you need to go. Getting that aha moment. Getting that opportunity. Getting that epiphany. And the Eight of Wands. I think we're widening the horizon on where we can go and what we can do and who we can become. We are adding more to the mix. We are expanding our dreams in some way. And I don't think it's bigger, but I think there's more to it, or it's a fuller picture, or a fuller understanding, or better clarity of what you truly want stepping into your tomorrow. And there are a lot of opportunities being presented to you this week. There's a lot of, and all of it has growth on it, right? So that there's good things about each and everything that's being presented to you. So I would have to almost caution you not to overfill your plate, not to take on a bunch of new responsibilities and obligations, or put all your eggs into one basket, so to speak, to kind of leave your options open a little bit and see where each path takes, or each part of it. We'll see what other cards come up. We have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is saying, thank you for the experiences. Thank you. Give gratitude. Give thanks for everything that you've been through. And yes, even the ugly moments. Even the chaos and the fires that you had to walk through. The tears you had to shed. Give thanks for it all, because it made you who you are today. And give thanks for that. And you've made it to here. Give thanks for that. But also, it's a declaration of your path forward and how you want it to play out and where you want to go, and the things you want to see and do and become. And asking for the protection, asking for the straight step forward, the sure step forward, the straight path forward. And then believe in your dreams, your goals, of what you are aspiring to, of where you want to go. Just believe, expect it. Expectation. That's really the word I was looking for. All that I was fishing there. Expect it to be in your path forward. Expect it to. Expect it. Two of Swords. There's some decisions that maybe need to be made or looked at when it comes to your relationships, decisions you've made within your relationships, calls you've made about your relationships. Um, This could be a best friend. This could be a lover. This could be a partner. This could be somebody that you were close to within the neighborhood or at work. Children, parents, siblings. So there might be some emotion being built up over some of these decisions or that you have made going forward. And you need to know that you need to tap into your intuition and follow your heart and have a courage to walk that path that you've chosen within the relationship. Or so maybe you've put down some firm, hard rules within a relationship lately. Or maybe you're deciding whether or not you should stay in a relationship. Grow that friendship. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm getting a tickle now. It's all now we got a cough. So, what relationships are toxic in your life? What relationships are draining you of energy or time or resources? Where do you need to stand in your own independence when it comes to relationships? And I don't think there's any true decisions to be made, more so that you will come to an understanding within of the steps that need to be taken. So, try and move any kind of worries or concerns over your past decisions when it comes to relationships and what you've decided in relationships. Maybe you started hanging around with a new group of people, like-minded people, but you really don't feel the energy, or maybe you want to expose yourself even more within that group. And it's following your heart, it's following your instincts, it's following your intuition, it's following your own wisdom. And it's okay not to make a decision right away. You don't have to. You can play it out. You can see what happens. You can grow it from that point. Take it back. Take it forward. But I think the true message of the card is to really pay attention to your own emotions and how it's making you feel. And if it's joy and elation and happiness and a grounded sense of well-being, then absolutely. But if you're getting that knot, then pay attention to that little knot in your tummy or that tenseness that covers your body when you put yourself into that relationship. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Through affirmations, but prayer, meditation, reflection, contemplation about who you are and where you're going. See the beauty that you can grow, that you already have, though. Okay? I see somebody going forward here with the strength, with the knowledge that they don't need an army following them. They don't even need to wear their own armor. That they know their value, they know their worth, they know what they bring to the table. And so you need to see these things about yourself. You need to call on certain parts of your life where you were the strongest that you wanted to be, or the smartest that you wanted to be, or it was that perfect moment in your life when you allowed yourself to shine, and praise came, or achievement or successes came out of it. And know that that gem is already inside of you, that it's a part of you. And how to utilize it going forward to bring in a balance, a harmony, abundance into your life. And we have the Four of Swords. So rest and recuperation, you know, very important to watch our health this week, to mind ourselves on good choices for our health and well-being. We don't want to take on too much now. We don't want to burden ourselves with new responsibilities and obligations unless it really brings in value into our life. We need to rest, recuperate, recharge, because I think that we are going to be asked for all kinds of energy to work forward. And so we have to be prepared to step into it. I mean, you have the decisions that are kind of up in the air right now that you need to really think through. And somehow reflecting on your value of what you bring to the table is extremely important right now. Leaving your options open or growing and expanding those options are important right now. Your health and well-being is extremely important right now. You can't do anything if you are not well. So it's taking care of ourselves this week. It's resting when we need to rest. So if you need to pull into the cave, then do so, for goodness sakes. Meditation, prayer, but just sitting in silence. And know that a new world is opening up to you. Okay, this is essentially the warrior that comes off the battlefield. So what's it like on a battlefield? And I don't personally know. I can't even imagine, but I would imagine that it would be stressful. It would be tense. You would always be on the alert, always on your guard, never really getting that sound sleep, that restful sleep, never really eating a decent meal. Stresses and anxieties and fears playing as part of your everyday experience. And then you come home, excuse me, pardon me. And then you come home and you take off the armor, you hang up the weapons, and you lay down and you rest and you recuperate. And as you wake up from that rest, you hear the birds singing in the tree, you hear the children in the playground. You know that you are stepping into new experiences that are going to bring you happiness and joy going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.